If you've ever wanted an awesome 2003 636 fully built with the best parts under 10,000 freaking miles, this is your time. If you've ever wanted to help or hit me up and said, hey, let me know when your clothing drive is, this and that, and you're just not local to Chicago, this is your time. Guys, I don't really have words to start this one off. This bike needs to do some talking for itself. Alright guys, I am sure you are just as shocked as I am to see the bike that we built on this channel almost 2 years ago and gave away to one of the patrons back here on the channel, and explain once again how one of you guys are going to be able to be the new owner of this bike and what the current owner, B, the guy who won it, intentions are with this bike. He hit me up and said, hey Bri, I know I've had the bike for a little over a year now, but I really haven't been riding it much. And truly, the miles reflect that as well, because I think there's only like another 100, 200 miles on it since I gave it away. He said, I really want to see this bike do some good in your community. The money that a bike like this could raise could do a whole lot of good here in Chicago. Now I'm going to explain a little bit more on how one of you guys can win this and what we're going to do to raise this money. But first, I really do need to just jump on this bike. Listen to how smooth that is. Oh my God. Let's go rip on it a little bit and I'll talk. Wow, is it crazy to be back on this thing, man. If you guys are new here right from the get-go, please hit the subscribe button. I don't know why my YouTube analytics shows me that like 70% of you guys are still not subscribed, but it is what it is. Make sure you hit the like button before I even get started here. We got some big news with this thing, as you already know. Let's give this thing a try. Why don't we? Second gear, stand up. Look at how freaking smooth this bike is after all these years. See if I do a podium. I don't want to get too confident on this thing, but man, just a smooth criminal. Right from the get-go, I need to address it just because I'm a skeptical person myself. This is still currently B's bike. The guy who won it down in Fort Worth, Texas, the same guy that we delivered it to. The only thing that's different now, he wants it to go to a new home, and in doing so, he wants it to do some good. Basically, he doesn't want any money for it. I don't want any money from it. And we both agreed that this bike in this city could do a whole lot of good as far as raising funds for Chicago's most needy, which is something that we've been doing on this channel for 4 years in a row now. And every year I like to continue to grow it. Now, as you know, as soon as it starts getting cold, like in the fall, I like to go downtown to the South Loop, to the near West Side, and basically try to bless as many homeless people as possible. Let's see what we can do on this thing. Now it started off with just gloves and socks, a couple blankets, and then over the years I've tried to involve more people, like bringing All a Mini Monday there and telling everyone to bring blankets and socks and, you know, all your basic essential goods to survive here in Chicago during the winter. I want to put this as an incentive to people outside of the city to help get involved as well, to not only just go out and give blankets and hats and socks and sweatshirts like we have in the past, but do all that and be giving them some post-Thanksgiving, pre-Christmas gift cards and cash in cards. I think a lot of these people, that will literally make not just their day, but their whole month and their whole winter a lot more livable. So how do I plan to raise the money with this bike? Is for every person that is over on my Patreon, for every dollar that is pledged over there, from now until December 1st, every last dollar will go to Chicago's most needy. So from exactly when this video is released until then, all the earnings on that page will be public. And just like in years past, every dollar that you pledge over there gives you a chance to win this bike. So guys, literally every dollar you pledge up until December 1st is one entry into this bike. So if you enter 5 times, I will put your name down in the random name generator 5 times along with everyone else's. No matter if only 50 people enter or 5,000 people enter, it doesn't matter. Holy shit, man. This dude rolled over hard. Big Micron. I just love the way the cages match the paint, match the clip-ons, match the lines. Like, it's just so damn clean. It's only been scraped once by yours truly. And with all that being said, let me run you through the parts list if you missed the build like 2 years ago. And I'll go from the front to the back. We have converti bar clip-ons. I think these are 7 degrees with the 1-finger clutch lever and a 13mm Magura. And then we laced it all up with Motul fluid with these heel brake lines up front. They're all steel. These two go to the front. This one goes to the handbrake, as you know. We did a dented tank on this with the color matched HT Moto. Cox Stunt Parts helped us out with the full mini cage, with the sub cage, with the 12 bar. So all totally protected out by Cox Stunt Parts. NDC helped us out here. These amazing rear sets. Those are the same thing I've run on my 0304. I've never had a problem with them. They're amazing. NDC also helped us out back in the rear with the rear handbrake bracket. And we are running an R1 front brake caliper with the stock 636 foot brake caliper. And in the back here, we of course went with the blue chain. I think it's RK reinforced with a 54 tooth sprocket. And of course on the inside, we went and did the clean air mod so you can do wheelies on this thing. Did the front windshield cut. Just really built a nice, good 636. Every single one of these parts are like top of the fucking line stunt part companies. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Man, there's so much positive fucking stuff around here. I love it. One of you guys will literally go home with this blue 636. Anywhere in the lower 48 is eligible. Now, if you're in Sweden or if you're like, you know, across an ocean, I don't think that's going to be able to be possible. And in that case, we would have to figure something else out. But if you're in the lower 48, aka the US, then you are eligible for this bike. All right, guys, I've made this giveaway pretty self-explanatory, just like all the giveaways in the past. I am going to make all my earnings on Patreon, like I said before, public, just to be that much transparent with you guys about how much money this bike generates, whether that's $10 or $10,000. I'm super excited for something that I believe in a lot, something that we've been doing on this channel for years now. It literally has become a tradition. Really hope this bike goes to a good home, man. I really want a stunt rider or a upcoming rider, period, to have this bike and to give it a good home and to give it the love that it deserves. It really does deserve somebody to ride it every day, to ride it hard, fucking scrape 12, to roll stoppies. It deserves it. This bike wants to be a hooligan. It wants to stunt ride. It's a stunt bike. Let me do my last and final wheelie on this girl, as I know she's gonna go to a good home. I know she's gonna do a whole lot of good for Chicago as a whole. And I know it's gonna do a lot of good for whoever wins it, because this thing is an absolute dream. It's the reason it's called the Dream Build. Tank feels great. So guys, the link is down in my description down there. Go over there, go over there, go over there. Let's raise some fucking money. Let's make some homeless people a little bit warmer this year. Let's do some fucking good in our city. I'm really looking forward to this. I've wanted to do a true charity giveaway for a long time. So guys, if you've ever wanted to help or hit me up and said, hey, let me know when your clothing drive is, this and that, and you're just not local to Chicago, this is your time to donate. If you've ever wanted an awesome 2003 636 fully built with the best parts under 10,000 freaking miles, this is your time. And if you've ever wanted to just support the channel and support something that I really believe in and that I've really enjoyed doing over the years, this is your time. But everyone over on my Patreon, good luck. I really hope this finds its way in one truly deserving person's hands. B hopes this goes to somebody truly deserving. Shout out to him. He is the real MVP, donating something that we can literally use to better our community. Hope you had an awesome Halloween with your family. Chicago, respect life, help one another. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, make sure to give it a like, all that good jazz. Your least favorite moto vlogger, Brian636, signing off. I love y'all. Peace.